Hey guys, Paul here, giving you an update video on what happened, where I've been, why I've stopped posting videos. I've been getting kind of unlucky here with my channel. Keep promising you guys to put up videos, and I put up two and disappear for a year. So after the last two videos, coronavirus hit. My video guy who offered to work on commission dropped out because he was living with an elderly couple who did not want to contract the virus. Let me turn off that. There you go. That should be better sound a little bit. Um, they didn't want to contract the coronavirus, so they said, we don't want you going and seeing somebody who might have it. So he dropped out, and no more videos because he was editing my videos because I broke my iMac when we moved to Texas. I've been in Texas for almost a year now since we moved, and I like it here. I like the people here. Overall, better experience than Sacramento, California. Maybe it's just my little circle, but overall, I've had a much better experience living here than I did there. Property's cheaper. I enjoy the weather. Humidity doesn't bother me. Back in Russia, I came from the city of Yessentuki, which is out in the Caucasus Mountains. We had really high humidity. And when I went back there in 2008, yes, 2008, I was surprised about how unaccustomed I've become to Russian weather, because I thought, it would feel normal, but I felt really out of place because after California dry season, it just felt strange. But overall, I enjoy it. There's a lot less allergies here because there's a lot less pollen in the air and so on. But enough about that. The reason I stopped posting videos, as you know, I really haven't had time to exercise. And I've got two kids, my wife, I work 10-hour days on average. So when I come home, I rather spend time with them than go work out. And I know it's necessary, and I'm going to get back to it soon, as soon as I start feeling my health going down or not performing to the level I used to, gaining weight. I'm definitely going to hit the gym again or go exercise some way, and it's on my schedule. I know I formed my base here with you guys posting fitness videos, and I know that you guys are here waiting for fitness videos, and I know that I've been kind of back and forth and who knows what in terms of the videos I've been posting, and I understand that it's not the base that I formed for myself over here. But I ran out of content. The reason I left YouTube in the first place is because I felt like I've exhausted my resources here, and I've already posted everything I wanted to post, and because I was just known as a fitness guy, and fitness is so easily accessible, especially now online, and once you get into fitness and you start doing it, it ain't that difficult. You don't really need that much instruction. Take any program, well, almost, but take one of the any popular programs and stick to it, and you'll get your results. And so it's kind of a market that the supply meets the demand easily, and there's a lot more supply than necessary, in my opinion, because there's so many different people just get confused, and yeah, you pick your kind of teacher. Some of you guys picked me and followed me exclusively. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And that's just how it goes. And you pick somebody else and you go with them. And that's just fitness for you. And I wanted to develop myself in more than just one dimension, and so I went into construction. And construction has endless possibilities. As you know, there's all kinds of construction. And so I enjoy it. That's what I've been doing to this day and what I'm still doing. I'm over here in my garage cleaning up, organizing stuff right now. And it's the end of the day. It's past 10 right now. It's Friday, so it's fine. So, best thing I can do with my broken iMac, I can invest into one. It might pay off, if I start posting regularly. Otherwise, it won't pay off for sure. Because I make pennies on the dollar here right now compared to what I used to make. You can earn as much as I earn here in a month currently, working a minimum wage job for one day. So that's what I'm making from this channel right now. And at my best, I made enough to be able to support, like at the peak, when my 3 exercises for biceps video, when my top 3 shoulder exercises to get big shoulders video, and top 3 exercises for abs videos were released and gathered millions of views per month. At that time, I earned enough to be able to support myself for that month being a single man. So that's how much money I made at best from YouTube. Nothing left over on top of that. So, I mean, it's possible to make a living. Um, totally possible. And maybe I'll consider it in the future, but it's not going to be with fitness, unfortunately. I know I've built a base here. I'm not interested in selling my channel, but I'm sharing my thoughts with you guys, and hopefully you have some ideas. Best thing I can do is film videos like this right now. Unless I invest in iMac and start filming, editing, and posting myself, which is totally possible I could do. And I'm going to have to get a GoPro and kind of record a lot of things first person with maybe a second camera, and then edit, quickly throw the footage together, edit it together in the evenings, and then put it up for all you guys to watch. So that's kind of my thoughts right now, unless I hire a video guy, which is it's gonna have to be commissioned. So whatever I earn from my videos, they get a portion. Otherwise, it just I can't afford a video guy, knowing how much I make right now, as you guys heard. So from YouTube, that, you know, construction is my main source of income right now, not YouTube. Well, there's that, you know, a little bit. And coronavirus getting over. I might have gotten sick with my family with the coronavirus, my immediate family, my wife and kids, but it probably was asymptomatic. My dad got a very severe, he was in critical condition, severe reaction, critical condition, and what helped him, they couldn't take him into the hospital. I don't recall what the reason was, but they checked him, and he couldn't sleep at night because he had extreme difficulty breathing, and we didn't want to put him on a ventilator because the survivability of that is like 3%. So we went to 2 different doctors and asked them what they recommend, and they assigned us a dose of high dose of hydroxychloroquine with zinc, high dose of vitamin C, some vitamin D, and some other things. And he was on that, and that helped him tremendously. Within 24 to 48 hours, he felt a huge improvement in his health. This is completely non-political. This is just sharing our personal experience with the drug. And hydroxychloroquine has been around since 1955 with nearly, well, I think it's no known side effects, and it's safer than Tylenol. So there you go. There you have it. And hopefully it may help some people who are using, you know, who are sick with it and looking for a way to treat themselves. So that's that. And I'm glad the BLM and the crazy part of the protest is over. The looting, you know, the rioting, the Minneapolis burning down, that was a little crazy. Our country getting out of hand. I'm glad that's over, and hopefully it doesn't repeat itself. I'm an immigrant myself in the United States. As you know, I'm Russian originally. Russians have had slavery up until they outlawed slavery, serfdom, 3 years before the United States outlawed slavery. So, and there we had white slaves, mostly probably Russians, and it was pretty much similar. You were entitled to work under your owner, and you would get lashed and beaten if the owner thought you weren't, you know, performing up to his. Very similar in many ways. And then when it was outlawed, they were released and set free, and so on. Jews have had a history of slavery and, you know, mass murder, and Asians and the Irish, and so on. So every ethnicity comes with its own history. And even within whites, I think something like 96% of the whites didn't even own slaves. So there's that. And every single one of us has a very different experience growing up. So I think if we set our, you know, not stereotype the whites and not stereotype the blacks and not stereotype anybody, and just sit down and speak with each person on a one-on-one basis individually, we will see that there's a lot of commonality. There's a lot more commonality than there are differences in our human experience. And as we find those commonalities, we can come together and grow in who we are, in our experiences, and the way we treat each other. So that's my position on all this. And I know it's not thorough, and I know it sounds politically correct. Well, it's also true, what I'm saying. I want to hear your opinion, what you think about me posting videos, and what kind of form they will be in. I'm not interested in selling my channel. I'd rather have it just sit there idly for 5 years and nobody touch it, and then maybe 5 years later I post something, if YouTube's still going to be around with all their censorship and stuff like that. If it is, and I think it will be, it's a big giant. We'll see, you know, we'll see where things go. YouTube changed a huge amount since it was found, since the beginning, since even I started posting videos. It changed a lot, even what's trending, and now it's mostly music videos. Back then it was mostly creators. I remember Ray William Johnson posting stuff, and what was that guy that talked really fast and that cartoonish voice? Was it Chris? But I remember, and then Higa just posted his first videos and got super famous, and Kev Jamba, and I remember those times. Well, let me know what you think, and enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully get out of Corona safely. So, blessings with you. Bye-bye.